Hello, good morning to all. In a previous video, we are discuss about the optical activity of 2-chlorobutane. Then after we are discussing about the nucleophilic substitution reaction of haloalkanes. That is very most important bit of that chapter, that is nucleophilic substitution reaction of haloalkanes. In that there is two reactions or two reaction mechanisms, that is SN2 reaction and SN1 reaction. In a board exam there is compulsory the question on the SN reaction, that is SN1 or SN2 reaction. Nucleophilic substitution reactions. You are already known about the nucleophiles. In a previous video I am telling you that is the electrophilic and nucleophilic substitution. Electrophiles and nucleophiles. Nucleophiles means nucleus loving species, that is electron rich species or negatively charged species. Negatively charged electron rich species, for example that is OH, negative Cl, negative Br, negative Cn, negative OR, O negative R, that is etc. That means substitution of the negatively charged species in the reaction. In the substitution reaction, the substrate, the group substitute is negatively charged, then that reactions are known as nucleophilic. Substitution reactions, the replacement of another group to get a product with no change in state of hybridization of carbon. What is meant by substitution reaction? In a substitution reaction, we get a product, that product have a no change in the hybridization of the carbons. That means that is carbon single bond, we get or we know it is sp3 hybridized carbon atoms. That is carbon double bonded, sp2 hybridized, and carbon triple bonded, that is sp hybridized. When the substitution takes place, the hybridization must be same of that product. If it is a saturated compound, that means sp3 hybridized compound, we get a product sp3 hybridized or saturated compound. If it is unsaturated or sp2 hybridized compound, by substitution reaction we must get that unsaturated or double bonded compounds. That means the hybridization does not change in substitution reaction, but always or easily the substitution reaction takes place only in saturated compounds which contains carbon single bonds. In unsaturated compounds there is a pi bond which is weak one, and that is broken down, and the addition reactions are mostly takes place in unsaturated compounds or double bonded or triple bonded compounds. The substitution reaction is mostly takes place in a single bond compounds or carbon single bonding saturated compounds. Substitution means by replacement of one group by another group. Then after, order of reactivity of that nucleophilic substitution reaction. The nucleophilic substitution reaction takes place in haloalkanes, that means alkyl halides. Tertiary alkyl halide is more reactive with that nucleophiles. Tertiary alkyl halides are most reactive with that nucleophiles. In a nucleophilic reaction, tertiary alkyl halides is more reactive than secondary alkyl halide, and secondary alkyl halide is more reactive than primary alkyl halides. Alkyl halides means that is RX. Alkyl halides means RX, in which one is alkyl group and another one is halogen atom. The reactivity of alkyl halides are as, that is tertiary is greater than secondary is greater than primary. In that the reactivity also depends upon the halogen atom of that alkyl halide. Which halogen atom is present in tertiary alkyl halide? If it is iodine, then it is more reactive. than bromine. Bromine is more reactive than chlorine. In a tertiary alkyl halides or primary or secondary alkyl halides, if iodine is present in the halogen place, then it is more reactive. That is the reactivity order of halogen also. If halogen is present in haloalkanes, it is more reactive than bromine, and bromine is more reactive than chlorine. Then after the most important reaction, that is SN2 reaction. SN2 reaction, S means substitution reaction, N means nucleophilic, and 2 means biomolecular or second order reaction. In exam you can write as like that. First upon S substitution, N nucleophilic, and 2 means biomolecular or second order reaction. Biomolecular or second order reaction means biomolecular means the rate of reaction depends upon concentration of two reacting species. The reaction in which the reacting species, for example, it is methyl bromide, that is an hydroxyl group. The concentration of both is important for or emerge for that reaction rate. That means the rate of reaction is depends upon both species, the concentration of both species, the concentration of methyl bromide and hydroxyl ion. That means the biomolecular reaction in which the concentration, the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of both species, both reacting species. If there is the concentration, the rate of reaction depends only on one species, then it is known as SN1 reaction or unimolecular reaction or first order reaction. If the concentration, if the rate of reaction depends only on one reacting species, then it is a first order reaction or unimolecular reaction. But in that reaction there is the concentration of both species is involved in the rate of reaction. It is indicated as or written as a rate is equal to K constant. The square bracket, here is square bracket to methyl bromide, that square bracket is reading as concentration. That means K concentration methyl bromide, concentration OH or hydroxyl ion. That means the rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of methyl bromide and hydroxyl ion, both. If a reaction in which the concentration depends on both species, then it is a single step reaction, because the concentration, the rate of reaction depends on the both the concentration of reacting species. In that reaction, the rate of reaction depends on both reactants, so it is single step reaction. There is two changes, namely bond breaking and bond forming at the carbon takes place simultaneously. In that reaction there is two changes. One is bond breaking of that bromine and another is that hydroxyl ion bond forming with that carbon. The bond breaking and bond forming, both changes are takes place simultaneously, so it is a single step reaction. See here that hydroxyl ion react with methyl bromide. It is a backside attack, that is OH negative ion when react with methyl bromide. There is the bond breaking process and it is a bond formation process. By attack of that nucleophile, OH means that is negative charge nucleophile, there is a transition state at which both the negatively charged species, that is bromine and hydroxyl ion, both partially bonded or weakly bonded with that carbon atom. That means the bromine get half negative charge and that hydroxyl group also get half negative charge, because they both are bonded at the transition state to a carbon atom. Then after the bond between the carbon and bromine is broken down, and the hydroxyl bond is settled down, we get a methyl alcohol with bromide ion, that is Br negative. In SN2 reaction there is a backside attack because it is a single step reaction. That nucleophile does not wait to break the bond between carbon and bromine. There is no waiting for the breaking of the bond between carbon and bromine. With that breaking of bond, the nucleophile form the new bond with carbon atom. That means the bond breaking and bond formation is simultaneously takes place at the transition state. Transition state means at which the heat of reaction is high. In that reaction there is the single transition state or only one transition state, and it is a single step reaction, that is the formation of methyl alcohol from methyl bromide. There is a backside attack of nucleophile, so it gives 100% inversion of configuration. It is known as Walden inversion. See here, the reactant species which have a bromine atom at the right side, it is substituted by a OH group and we get a product, that is methyl alcohol, in which the OH group at the left hand side. That means totally opposite to the Br atom, the hydroxyl group is attached or linked. It is known as totally opposite or inversion of configuration, 100% inversion of configuration. Total opposite position, that is bromine is at the right side in that reactant, and in a product the substituted group, that is hydroxyl group, is on the left side. So it is called as 100% inversion of configuration. If that SN1 reaction brought in an optical active compound, get product 100% inversion of configuration. We are already discussed about the optical activity or optical active compounds which have a one asymmetric or chiral carbon atom. There is one carbon atom at which the 4 different groups are attached in a optical active compounds. If that SN2 reaction, SN2, that is nucleophilic substitution, second order reaction, brought in optical active compound, we get 100% inversion of configuration as like that. In a optical active compound, 100% inversion of configuration takes place for the SN2 reaction. And if SN1 reaction brought to the optical active compound, it get 50% inversion of configuration and 50% retention of configuration. That means we get a racemic mixture. We are already known about a racemic mixture. That means half or equal amount of dextro and leo, that is racemic mixture. That means if SN1 reaction is brought to the optical activity active compounds, we get two type of product. One is dextro and another is leo. That means one is totally backside attacked and another one is front side attacked. That means half equal amount of two isomers, that is racemic mixture. But in SN2 reaction, if SN2 reaction brought with optical active compound, we get 100%, that means it is backside attack of that nucleophile and we get 100% inversion of configuration. In the next video we are discussing about SN1 reaction. Okay, thank you.